Aloha and good evening, everyone. I'm Craig.
And I'm Mel.
And you're with Lovin, DisWorld. And tonight we are super excited because we're at Disney's Polynesian Resort for dining reservations at Ohana's.
Woohoo!
Now, we were just here a couple weeks ago and we tried breakfast at Ohana's and it was just, okay. It's just average. But we've been dying to get back here for dinner because we love dinner here at Ohana. And what's even more exciting, Disney listened to all the people that were out there that were saying, hey, why do you have shrimp casserole in the menu? I don't know. Didn't sound too appealing, but anyway, everybody complained about it, and now Disney brought back the shrimp. That's right, the shrimp skewers are back, and I'm excited to give them a try along with everything else, especially the pot stickers. It's going to be amazing, and we're taking you with. See you inside. So we just got seated here at Ohana's, and if you watched our video of our breakfast, you'll notice things kind of look a little similar in terms of the background, because we're one table over from where we sat for breakfast, which is kind of nice. While we were just sitting here pretty rapidly, they brought the mixed salad with a citrus vinaigrette, as well as different bread. I was kind of looking forward to the pineapple coconut bread that they had for breakfast. They used to serve that for dinner, but now instead we got biscuits. We have a coconut scone and we have a cheddar bacon biscuit. So we're ready to give those a try. Everything looks great. I have beautiful views of the Magic Kingdom and Seven Seas Lagoon, and just can't wait for this meal. So when we got seated here at Ohana's, we had the barcode to scan and brought it up on the app. So there's the pricing. It's $55 per adult and $33 for child. And here's the food that we're going to get to indulge in. Now, in addition to all this food, the drinks do come with, except they do have signature cocktails and wine and beer. Obviously, that's an extra charge. So as I mentioned, here is the mixed salad with the citrus vinaigrette dressing. And it says signature Ohana bread, so I'm going to guess this is a signature Ohana bread. And this is a coconut scone and I think he did say papaya in there as well, which I'm kind of excited to give that a try. And they have the bacon and cheddar biscuits. So I had a chance to try the salad. I will say, while it's not bad and that vinaigrette dressing isn't bad either, I personally miss the old salad that used to be on the menu that had apples and walnuts in it. Just was a heartier salad, but then again, you get a lot more food, so I don't mind having a lighter salad. Mel, you had a chance to try the salad, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I said the exact same thing to you before you started filming, actually. I do like the vinaigrette. It has a little bit of a sweet taste to it and also the acid taste to it. So I do like it, but there's not much to the salad. It's just lettuce, cucumbers, and what are those, peppers?
Peppers, yeah.
And I don't eat peppers, so it's pretty much lettuce, cucumbers, tomato here and there, and dressing. So I would 100% agree with you. I really like the old salad with the apples in it. It had just so many different flavors in it. Not bad, just I'm a little down. I missed the other one. But overall, good so far.
It's hard to be down for me personally when I have this amazing Hawaiian music just pumping right above me.
Okay, you're right.
I feel like dancing. Should I do a...
Maybe we'll get that one on film too.
Okay. All right, so I had a chance to try the bread, and yeah, I don't even know how to feel about it, to be honest with you. The cheddar bacon bread wasn't good. I didn't like that. The other bread was better than that, but there's just some has an odd taste to it. I don't know what it is. Like, you get the coconut, you get some of the papaya. But it's just a very thick bread, and then if you try to put the butter on there, like the salt from the butter, because it's like a sea salt butter, just it doesn't mix. Now, Mel, you had a chance to try some of the bread. What do you? Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. I took a couple bites of the cheddar bacon one, and it is such a smoky bacon flavor, and the consistency of it is so thick. I don't like it.
It needs something else to balance out that flavor, and that butter isn't it.
Maybe it's the cheese that they picked, because it's a really strong cheese flavor too. I don't know, maybe sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top, or have a sweet butter, but...
Like even a honey butter maybe, I don't know, something that...
So the second thing, I miss the old bread.
Alright, well, let's try these starters here. We'll see what that's like.
Let's dig in.
So we were just brought the starters, we'll call them, which we have the pork dumplings tossed in a garlic chili sauce. We have the honey coriander chicken wings. We have some of their famous noodles. I don't know what he said that.
Broccolini?
Was it? I don't know. He didn't really say what. I think it is broccolini, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to dig in and check it out. So I had a chance to try some of the starters. This is for me where the meal really begins. Those noodles are incredible. They're soft. They have just such a good taste to them. It's just really, really a sweet taste. Plus it gets some of the sauce from the honey coriander wings on there and just gives it like an extra bit of flavor. Phenomenal. I love the pork. Can't forget.
Pot stickers.
Yeah, pork pot stickers. Those are really, really tasty as well. And the wings are good too. They're just extremely messy. I will say though, if you compare like these wings to like the little chicken wings at Raglan Road, Raglan Road's is a little bit better, but still really, really good. I didn't really have any of the broccoli. I know you did, so we'll let you talk about that. But I'm really satisfied with this, and I could probably make a meal out of the noodles. I know you were saying that. I would echo that statement, like this would be enough to make a meal for me. So now we just wait for the meat to come as well. And we were just brought the meat. Now, if you had been to Ohana's prior to the pandemic, they used to bring these gigantic skewers out and just kind of toss them on your plate from the skewer. Now they bring them out in these own like skillets, iron skillets. So we have some teriyaki glazed steak and the peel and eat shrimp.
So I tried a couple of different things so far. My absolute favorite thing, as Craig mentioned earlier, the noodles. They are so good. Honestly, as he said, I could come here and just eat the noodles. Now, I don't think I'd pay $55 just for the noodles. I don't know, maybe, because they are really that good. The broccolini, it wasn't bad. It had a little bit of the other sauce on it, so it had some flavor to it. The steak, I just started trying that. I like the teriyaki sauce that they put on it. That's a little bit new compared to the old menu. I don't remember the steak actually having a sauce on it at all. So that was nice. My pieces were a little stringy, but overall it had some good flavor to it. I typically don't eat the peel and eat shrimp. Craig's gonna have to talk to you about that one. And I usually skip the pot stickers. Craig usually eats them all, so I just let him have this one. But I did like the
Yeah, at least offered.
He did. He offered, but I know he likes them. It's his favorite thing in there, so I let him have it. But I like the chicken wings as well. I will disagree with you. I think the sauce on those chicken wings were better than the ones we had at Raglan. I thought it was really flavorful. I really liked the sauce. It was a little bit sticky, and I got it everywhere, but it was really good. So I would recommend so far, and what I've tried, the noodles, absolutely the best thing here, and the chicken wings. I thought the flavoring was really, really good.
So I also had a chance to try the steak and the shrimp. I like the steak, it's just not my favorite. I'm a little bit of a steak snob. I don't really like a lot of fat on my steak. I do like the teriyaki glaze. I thought the peel and eat shrimp were really good. Had a good flavor to them. It's just, you know, a little messy because you're trying to peel it. One thing I will say that's really nice is most of you know from seeing our videos that Connor's a little bit of a picky eater. So they actually have alternatives for the kids. They have hot dogs, they have chicken nuggets, they have fries. So we said, hey.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese, you're right. So we said, hey, can we get one of those other ones? So they just brought this skillet out that has the chicken nuggets in it and the fries for the kids. It's a nice little alternative, especially if you have a child that's not going to eat some of the more exotic things that are in the dish. So that's nice that they can do that accommodation. So lastly, we received the chimichurri chicken. which I dare you to try to say that 5 times fast. Now, our server said this was her favorite item, so can't wait to give this a try and see what it's like. So, every once in a while, we stumble upon something, we'll call it a little strange. And I want Disney to take note of this here because I think we're on to something. So, Mel was eating some of the chimichurri chicken. I'll let her explain.
So the waitress said, first of all, this was her favorite item. I took a bite. It's not bad, but my initial gut reaction was, it's not my favorite item. I'm still a fan of the noodles. Then, when I had everything stuck on my plate, I got a little bit of the teriyaki sauce on the chicken, and I've decided to...
See that, folks? She is dipping the chimichurri chicken in the teriyaki glaze.
That's much better.
And it puts it over the edge. So, this is a note for everyone at home. You come to Ohana's and you have the chicken, dip it in the teriyaki glaze, and then place it in your mouth. You won't be disappointed. So I'm tackling the chimichurri chicken, and I personal preference, I was kind of hoping it was a different cut of chicken. This is a thigh, and I'm more of a breast kind of guy. That sounds a little weird, but I personally like the whole white meat. But I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I have the chicken on my fork.
Oh yeah.
Then I want to take it to the teriyaki glaze from the steak, then place it in my mouth. Voila. It's almost like it should come with that glaze on it. That's that.
Or maybe they should put it on the side. You remember when we were here before? They used to have those dipping sauces.
Like, they had the peanut. I think it was like a peanut oil for it. Yeah, for each piece of meat.
Yeah.
They had the peanut oil. I think for the chicken. I can't remember what was for the shrimp. I think they might have had a teriyaki glaze at that time. Now that you mention it, for the beef, but. Yeah, you're right. That would be good. That was a great idea. Bring back the dipping sauce. That's better that way. It really is. All right, so for dessert, we got the pineapple coconut bread pudding with the vanilla ice cream and the caramel drizzle. And this is kind of their signature item and what everyone looks forward to. For the children, they have these Rice Krispie treats as a substitute. And you might notice the picture's getting a little dark. Well, that's because there's some really big storms moving into the area. So the restaurant itself is going pretty dark.
So the dessert was delicious. Besides the noodles, I would say the dessert is the second favorite thing of this meal.
Would you say it took the cake? Or would it be take the bread pudding?
Moving on. But the bread pudding itself was warm and you really got that pineapple flavor coming through. The ice cream was so good. I think it was the vanilla bean ice cream, which is my absolute favorite. And what I really liked about the dessert this time versus the menu prior to the reopening, they had the sauce on the side. When you used to get the dessert before, they would come out and they would pour the caramel sauce all over top of it, and there were probably about 2 inches thick in a bowl of that sauce, and sometimes it was just too much and too sugary. I like the option of having the sauce on the side so that you can put the perfect amount for you on there, and it wasn't over sweet. I thought it was really, really good, so I was very happy with the dessert.
Yeah, me too. And I actually haven't eaten a bread pudding in years just because of that fact that it has too much caramel sauce on it, but having it on the side was really nice. The ice cream was good, the bread pudding was good. I may have tried some of Connor's Rice Krispie treat, and that was good as well.
With the caramel sauce, I saw.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of awkward, but it worked. So overall, I think the dessert was really good. Win. So we just wrapped up our meal at Ohana's, and let me say, I am stuffed.
I'm so full.
I'm really, really full. So Ohana's, let's start by saying that I think some of the items were really, really, really good.
The noodles.
And some of the items were just okay.
The bread.
No, I don't even think the bread's
wait,
okay.
Wait. I thought you said not good.
Yeah, that was not good. So we'll start with the bread. The bread was not good.
Not good.
The salad I thought was that was like the okay. You know, and then you started off with the pot stickers, which I really like. I like the noodles. I like the chicken wings. You had the broccoli. You said it was just okay. And then we had the meats, which consisted of the chicken, which was amazing once you dipped it in the teriyaki glaze from the steak.
Insider tip, do that.
The steak was good, and the shrimp was good. I would say there was nothing outside of like the noodles, maybe the pot stickers that were just like, wow, I need to have this. Then we came to the dessert, which was the pineapple coconut bread pudding. That was tasty. That was really, really good. As we mentioned in the video, I really like being able to kind of dictate how much of the caramel sauce you put on, because it didn't overpower the taste of the pineapple or coconut, which was really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you a little bit of story of Disney magic. So, our child didn't like the bread pudding, so they brought out some Rice Krispie treats. And if you've ever had the Rice Krispie treats here at Disney, the one thing you'll notice is that they have Mickey head sprinkles on there. And Connor loves sprinkles. So he started eating the sprinkles off of there, which was really cool. And he said to the server, he said, you know, I really like the sprinkles, and I would love to have some more. And Connor wants to be a chef. That's what he wants to do. And she said, do you want to be a chef here at Disney? He said, I just want to be a chef, and I need sprinkles to decorate. She's like, let me see what I can do. She comes back with a whole cup of Mickey head sprinkles for him.
Not really a whole cup, but like this much of the
still,
cup.
it's a cup.
It's a lot of sprinkles.
Of sprinkles. And he said to her, this is more than what I expected, because he'd only asked for 13 sprinkles. But she brought it in a cup back. And that's the kind of like service and magic that you kind of hope for when you come to a place like Disney World. It's what Disney's known for. And, you know, no matter how much the meal costs or how amazing or not amazing the food is, that just gives you a good feeling and a good experience.
Can I say one thing before we wrap up? I think you were wrapping up. So you do get a lot of food. It is a pricier place for $55, I think it is.
For adult.
But we normally don't get refills on the food, but if you do and you eat a lot, it's a good value. The one thing that is not a great value, at least for our family, is the cost of the kids' meal. Our son barely ate anything. I think he maybe had one piece of the steak and 2 of the chicken nuggets, but he doesn't eat any of the sides. He doesn't eat the pasta, so macaroni and cheese or the noodles that were on there. He's very picky in what he eats, and he doesn't even eat French fries. So that's a struggle for us, and something to just keep in mind if you do have kids that are picky eaters and won't eat a lot of that. It is a little pricier for a younger child.
Well, see, I think, and that's one of, I don't want to say a flaw, but something I never understood with Disney. They price ages 3 to 9 as being a child.
Oh, yeah.
And a 9-year-old is going to eat a lot more food, typically, than a 3-year-old, even though you're paying the same price. There's just a big difference.
Yeah.
And Connor falls into the 5-year-old range, so he's still not going to eat a whole lot, but yet he's charged, you know, that price. And I understand they have to cut it somewhere. It just, that's the part when it's not a great value.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was a good experience. I think you definitely have to try Ohana's at least once.
If you can get a reservation.
Yeah, it's a very hard place to get a reservation for. So make sure, you know, keep checking that app. You never know when one's going to pop up.
Because we got ours we had an earlier reservation at a 3:30 time, and we were a little nervous about it being so early, and then yesterday, the day
Last
before,
night,
one popped up at the perfect time for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate that. Be on the lookout for new content. We try to always keep new content. And join us next time, and we'll show you why we are
Lovin' DisWorld.
Have a great night, everyone.